Alright, so hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing some updates on some animals, and also I'm going to hopefully try to feed them. So up first is my pair of Australian leaf insects, and if you haven't told already, one of them molted again. It's the larger one, the one on the left, so now he's massive compared to the smaller one. And I was actually able to catch him, not in the process of molting, but afterwards. And he was eating his molt. I was able to film a bit of that and put it on Instagram. Right here you can see what's left of his molt. Not much else. And he is still real fresh. If you see right there, that's his wings. And those are still real fresh. So I won't be really touching him a lot. But also, as you can tell, they need some more plants. So let me give them some fresh plant. Alright, so there we go. Now they have some fresh plant. The type of plant I feed them is kind of just like bramble, mountain laurel. Pretty much anything with thorns on them. That's what these leaf insects eat. So they're pretty easy to find around where I live when it's spring. And luckily enough, that's kind of the time I got them. So I didn't really have to worry about getting it. I was going to see if any of them was going to eat it, either one of them, but it doesn't look like they will. So I'll just move on to the next animal. Oh, and one thing I want to quickly mention before we move on to the next animal. One thing I said in a couple videos ago that I was going to trade my mature male rose hair with Tanya from Fear Not Tarantulas. Sadly, that's not going to happen. She said she had a couple females, and just before I was about to ship the male to her, she emailed me and said one of the she thought was females molted out and it became a mature male. So she will not need my male anymore. So that's sad. I'm getting ready to go to a Repticon this weekend, the 21st and 22nd, I think. I'm going to Saturday. It's at Asheville. So if any of you guys are going, please tell me. I'd like to hear what you guys get. I will keep my eyes open for a mature female, but probably won't be likely. But if any of you guys have a mature female, need a mature male, mine, he's ready. I'll definitely do a breeding loan or trade him for something else. So let's move on to the next animal. Alright, so this here is my African red trapdoor spider. This is still one spider I haven't been able to catch on video eating, and that really sucks. Where his burrow's at is right about there. I'm going to be trying to feed him a superworm today. And then also I need to moisten down the substrate because it's getting real dry out. So now let me set up my camera and see if we can catch him eating. Alright, so now I'm going to drop in the superworm. Let's see if he gets it. I can see the lid moving a bit, so he definitely feels it. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna eat. Yeah, that's the annoying part with trapdoors. If you haven't owned them, this is what they're like. 95% of the time you will never really see them out. Alright, so let me just squirt down his enclosure. Yeah, they like it a little moist, not super moist. If you notice, I don't leave it in a water bowl just because they never really come out, so they won't really use it. So I'll normally give them a good amount of the substrate soaking, and then that'll last them a while. Alright, let's move on to the next animal. Alright, next up is my Agent the Brazilian giant white knee. You saw me rehome her last video, and I definitely think she'll be able to eat. It's only been 2 days, but again, these guys eat like crazy. I haven't seen her use her hide yet. I'm probably still going to leave it in there till I know for sure she won't use it, then I'll take it out. And this enclosure I put her in, I'm really liking it. I'm definitely going to start buying these for some of my slings. They work really well. So let me set up the camera and try to catch her eating. Alright, so there we go. She kind of got out of frame, but we still captured it. Yeah, again, these guys are crazy eaters. So yeah, these guys are definitely one of my favorite species of tarantulas, just because of their size, their color, and their appetite. So I'll leave the camera on her for a bit. Alright, I think we'll just move on to the next animal. I was hoping to try to capture some fang action or an happy dance, but doesn't look like she'll do that. Alright, so let's move on to the next animal. Alright, so here's the next tarantula I'm going to update you guys on. This is one I haven't shown in a while just because she hasn't been doing really much at all. So this is my aviculera, the pink toe. She's actually the second tarantula I ever gotten, and also the first arboreal. So I've had her for a while now. I can't remember how long. But yeah, she's molted twice in my care. I haven't confirmed her sex in either one because both of them were too messed up. But lately, after her last molt, which was a while ago, that was like back in October, she hasn't been eating like at all. Her abdomen is starting to get to a point where I'm starting to get worried. I keep trying to feed her. I'll leave crickets in there overnight, and she never ends up eating them. She's very skittish. Almost every time I open the door, she goes in her hide. But yeah, if you guys have any advice, I know some avics, they can just randomly die in all different ways, but I don't think that's what's going on now, just because she was a great eater when I first had her. I mean, she would take 2 giant crickets that are bigger than her legs easily. But yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Her enclosure, it's real simple. I have this little skull in there, a water dish, and then a hide. And kind of how her tunnel goes is it goes up there where she's at, and then kind of goes down and ends up there. And again, she spends most of her time in there, and you can see she's slowly going away. But she does come out a lot. She kind of hangs out on this side and up in that corner. But yeah, and I know that it's not a mature male because I've looked closely at her. I haven't seen any hooks at all. So I'm not sure why she's like this. So you guys have any advice, I'll gladly take it. So yeah, that should be the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like and comment something. If you want to see more, then please subscribe. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I have an Instagram for my animals. Leave the link to it in the description. I post a lot of behind the scenes, and I'll give you guys a heads up on what the video will be coming up. So yeah, so I'll see you guys next time.